Hello, my name is Alexey and welcome to Trail Combo channel. This is my personal vlog about running trainings, races, and here I also talk about running stuff. Not today. This week is the 9th week of my training plan for the next race, and this week was a bit of a recovery week. I ran only one training 10k on, when was that? On Thursday. Doesn't matter. Today is Saturday and I am on a long trail run. Today I'm planning to do, I hope I'll make 35 kilometers, but as usual we will see how it goes. It is a really warm December in Sweden, so you can see around it's still 6-7 degrees in the middle of the day, but I think it'll be colder when I'll be finishing my today's training, because I'll finish in the dark. And yeah, we are quite close to the shortest day of the year, and that's why we don't get a lot of sunlight nowadays. But yes, let's go and do this training. It's only 1 month left until my race, which I am preparing to. This race is, if you don't know, Sandsjöbacka, something like that. It's a hard word in Swedish for me. So, Sandsjöbacka Trail, 90k, 96 actually. They just call the distance 90. And I'm starting to think about my gear and equipment and planning the race itself. And there is some interesting thing. Last time when I ran this race, I was in Salomon Genesis shoes, these ones. So, and I had them for the first part, 35k, and they didn't work really well. They were not able to drain out the water properly. They were wet and heavy, and but I tried to change soles. I believe they call soles, right? So yeah, I tried to change them to the ones that shouldn't hold water a lot. And today I'm gonna test these shoes once again, and we'll finally decide whether I'll choose them again for the first part of the race or not. And for the second part of the race, after 35k, I think I'll run in Innovate X Talon. I really like them. They are very lightweight. They have an amazing grip, and that's important in the second half of the race, because I remember there were a lot of muddy places where the grip is crucial, and yeah, in the end of the race there are some very steep hills and dirt. So that's my plan for the shoes. Again, about Salomon Genesis I'll decide today. So today I'm gonna get dirty and wet in these shoes. I'll intentionally step into the mud and water somewhere, and we will see how they work. And I keep doing my training. Found some sun on this hill. Since the race is gonna be soon, in 1 month, I also started to think about how to enter the tapering period. So I have approximately 4 weeks, and I think the tapering process will be about 2 weeks, and that means I have only 2 more weeks for real trainings. And my rough plan next 2 weeks to do back-to-back trainings 2 times, and I hope I'll reach in one of the week 70 kilometers volumes at least. I hope. But I'm quite limited actually with my recovery rate. So if I will not be recovering well, obviously I will not be able to manage these volumes. But it's fine. It's fine. I believe even with my current volumes I'll be able to finish this race. It will be hard. I probably will be the last participant, but still I hope I'll manage. It's almost 15k in and 20k to go. Okay, I think I found a place where I'm gonna test my shoes. This is this part of the water. I'm gonna walk through it and we'll see how my current shoes will drain the water out after 5 minutes and 15 minutes. Let's go. Okay, completely wet and cold. Okay, now I'm gonna run a bit and I'll see. Five minutes later, I'm a bit disappointed. I ran a bit in the shoes and they still hold a significant amount of water inside. Let's see what happened after 15 minutes, but so far I am not satisfied with Salomon Genesis. They are not the best pair for wet conditions. "15 minutes later, after I stepped into the water, and no, these shoes are still quite wet. Some water went out, but they are still heavy and, well, really uncomfortable to run in them. Don't get me wrong, I really love these shoes. They are perfect for dry conditions, so, and well, if you need some pair for dry race, I can totally recommend it. But if you know there is gonna be some swamps or rivers, I don't know, then no, you need to choose something else. But at least I know this now, and that's good. Then I'll probably run the first part, 35k, in my old Summit Unknown, New Balance Summit Unknown. They are quite worn out, but I still like them. I actually finished the big part of the race in them last year, and I believe they'll do really very well. The first part as well, and the second part I'll finish in my new Innovate X Talon 212. That's my plan. Well, at least I know. It's better not to take. It's better not to take Salomon Genesis for this race. And I remember the first part of this race, it's quite tricky because when you go through the very first forest, there is a swamp which will make your feet very dry. Oh, sorry, very wet. Why dry? Very wet, and that means that almost the whole first part you'll need to spend in wet shoes if they don't drain the water out well. That was my mistake actually the last year, and I'm gonna fix it. Okay, I made 20 kilometers and 15 kilometers left. It's getting darker, it's time for the headlamp. But I continue my training. Looks like we found someone. Just some small deers. They look at me, I see their eyes, and then they run away. Thank you for watching my videos. Subscribe, like, share. We will see each other in the next episode of Trail Combo. See you!